Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela, and it is Monday, June 16th, 2025. It's 4:08 in the morning. I couldn't sleep because something told me to do my week ahead spread this week, and I fell asleep, and then I woke up at 4 a.m. needing to do the spread. So here we are. If you're just tuning in for the week to my channel, I do a week ahead spread. I don't always do it. I've been slacking off the last few months. Every Sunday, you normally do the energy, obstacle, and advice for the week ahead, and it's for the collective. If it resonates, let me know in the comments. But I usually use the deck I'm using. The outgoing deck that I used the previous week, and I barely used this deck this week, but it was the Magic Maker's Tarot by Paulina Faye. This is US Games deck. I got this last week and started using it. I off and on used it. I've been in a fog this past week, so it really prompted me to, because I didn't do the week ahead spread last week, it really prompted me to say, you know what, we should probably do it this week and see what happens. So here we are. I also used my Cosmic Crossroads Oracle. This is a Hay House deck by Amanda Lynn Aisling. The last time I did a week ahead spread and I pulled a card from that deck, it was the word connection, and I, for some reason, felt the need to put it out there to everyone watching. How many times do you use the word connection, or see the word, or interact with the word connection in the week? And it blatantly showed itself to me like 15 times in the week. I was like flabbergasted. So I thought that was pretty cool. So whatever the card is this week, that's why I'm using the deck again this week. So anyway, the card of the week for the Oracle is meditation, chaos. Interesting. So they're meditating through the chaos. Interesting. And I just watched like all of the Kung Fu Pandas again because I forgot there was a part 4 out. So I watched all 4 of them. And there's quite a few times where either the panda or is it a fox? His trainer is trying to meditate and there's chaos going on. So I thought that was interesting. And then we got the heart here showing. And of course it's telling me to work through the chaos, of course, because, or figure out how to handle it without, becoming part of the chaos. That's how I see that card. Anyway, let's get on with the rest of the reading. So for the energy of the week, I pulled the 6 of Cups. And that, to me, speaks volumes of why this chaos card pulled out. Because 6 of Cups is the card of nostalgia, the card of remembered childhood. And most of mine is trauma. So it's saying, things might come up in the week that reminds you of trauma in your childhood, which can cause chaos. So figure out how to handle it differently. Wow, that's pretty interesting. And look how pretty that is. How cute. I wasn't planning on getting this deck, and then it just kept calling to me, so I'm like, alright, I'll get it. And now here we pull for a deck I barely used in the week, the 6 of Cups. Like, come on. Interesting. I almost feel like that's my, what's the word I'm looking for? my obstacle of the week is learning to handle the remembered childhood trauma through the chaos. And again, my job is always chaos. I've been saying this for months. So there's already that element to it. And then possibly having memories pop up that aren't so great also, and having to deal with those. And I feel like I've been last couple months really like slacking off on my tarot practice, and I haven't done that since I started my tarot practice back in 2019. And everybody's like, oh, how do you deal with burnout and the dark night of the soul? And I feel like something like that is approaching with me, which is why I've been having all of these. I've been buying all these weird dark decks, and it's preparing me for something coming. I just don't know what yet. So, this could be the start of that. Who knows? So, for the obstacle of the week, we have the Two of Wands. This Two of Wands, this feeling of needing to be free. Wow. And see how the color changes from this bluish to this golden color in the wands. I always struggle with my job in the week because if I don't have enough people, we have enough work now that and if you don't know, one of our sites closed and they decided to make our site bigger, and it's literally been chaos since April or since August of last year, trying to make our site big enough to accommodate all the work, which we still haven't mastered. We're still a week behind. We were almost 2 weeks behind on work. Now we're about a week behind on all of our work. It's just one thing after another all the time. So I can understand. I have had this overwhelming need to just walk out many times in the past few months. So that may be between that and the nostalgia, the memories of the childhood trauma coming up. It's very hard not to just walk off into whatever. But I feel like this almost untethers you from being grounded. And so what I would take away from this is stay grounded, which is why they're meditating in the chaos. I love that. It all seems like it's tying together. Interesting. So for the last card, so this was the energy obstacle advice. I may have said advice here, but this is the advice. We got the Six of Swords. Let it go. Let go. Wow. Let go. And I quite often get the Six of Swords and things just because I have a tendency not to let something go. And here she's holding on to what appears to be like a pet. And yeah, it's like, let the pet go. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. That kind of thing. Wow. Yeah, the Six of Swords to me is always about letting go. And I find it interesting. We started with the Six of Cups, with this memory popping up, and then ending it with letting that memory go. Letting go of what no longer serves you. Interesting. And then there probably won't be any chaos if you just let it go. Wow, that's interesting. So that's what I got for you guys. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, don't hesitate to comment below. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good afternoon or a good night. Bye.